You already know we are back. It is time. It's playoffs, baby. This is wild card. Been a while since we were in the wild card round. Don't tell me let's go. I do what I want. We set up stream and we are ready to go. So I hope he is ready. Let's come out and play. We know he's gonna try to run the rock. Let's have some fun. Hey, you already know, fellas. You already know it's big time. It's playoffs, man. We back to the regular scheduled program, man. Stop the run, homie. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will go as a touchdown.
Oh, sorry. I apologize, folks. I apologize, but let's go back to the pregame screen, huh? You getting ready for pregame screen? It is. All right, fellas. So, he's seen what happened. All white jerseys. No one really wants to see all white jerseys, so we kind of backed out. We're starting again. Or both teams have all whites. Let's just say that. But my fellas, my boys are ready. Look at him. Look at Whitner. You ready, man? Look at P. Will, man. Look at P. Will. Look how angry he look. P. Will look angry, huh? Yeah, really angry. Untrimmed beard, yeah. Just saying, invite is here. Edit uniforms. Gonna go pants. You already know we like the 1980s and white in secondary. Let's see. That's what we is. We ready, fellas. We ready in the pregame. We ready in the pregame. Oh, it's just gonna be a regular. I like it. All right, pregame is officially pregame. We will be starting the game in 0:30. Just gotta play good, solid football, man. Fundamental football. Play hard, play fast, know our jobs. We'll come out with the win. As long as our players have each other's back. As long as you guys know what it takes. Every single down, and no one gives in, no one gives up an inch, we will win this game, fellas. So let's go out here and play some good football, all right? Niners on 3. 1, 2, 3, Niners.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
No time for butterflies anymore. Still, if you got butterflies in the middle of the game, you trash that.
Sam Martin sets to kick off.
Winner go home is the mantra.
First play.
And off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Good luck.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Let's go,
and he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
'49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. The Eagles send out their punter now. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that.
It seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
I haven't seen this all year, man. All year, man. It's the first time I'm running it. Ooh. Ooh.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And some room to maneuver.
This was Akers. This is Akers.
And all the way inside
lucky
the
Akers ain't in.
before he goes out of bounds. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. Give him 52 yards on the ground. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. A quick throw out to Lockett. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
They'll run here with Akers.
I'm not going to lie, fellas. It feels good to be able to run again, man. It feels good that I'm not just taking off a whole personnel formations and set off, man. It feels good. It feels good.
I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And 8 yards to go.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted.
What do y'all think just because he
Picked
moved
off
away?
at the 31.
You think just because he moved away, homie?
A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Does not know who Dylan Moses is.
And we'll see if that pick 6
He's defensive rookie of the year, man.
game continues.
He was in line his rookie season to be the best linebacker in the game, man.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers, escaping the pressure right, and that is incomplete here.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Let's go, let's bring it. 11:50. Mike 4.
To throw again, Rodgers. Got a man open, it's Sutton. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Army. Check your hot read. Hey, 88.
And again, it's Rodgers. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he's into the clear. And into the end zone.
I'm not going to say nothing, man, but I'm showing y'all something y'all haven't seen all year. I'm just letting y'all know, man. Just letting y'all know.
Partner, what we just saw,
we running
that's
the
a
ball,
great example of a team
let's
that
go.
was really amped up. They've been
He
playing
didn't want to
so
play this game
well.
right now.
Yeah, they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a
Let's
big
start
play
over.
instead.
Don't pull the plug.
They created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Don't pull the plug, homie.
Half, but that lead is
Don't
swelled
do
to the
it.
point where you're wondering if it is over already. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Doing this I formation, bro. You got to get out of it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford
I don't think he
to
realizes
just bunker in now.
what we got going on.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Let's go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Come on, Burgess. You got to get that one.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11.
Watch the curl.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he
And
will
then when
reach
I
the
get to the
5-yard
red zone, I
line
don't have to
before
stay in
going out of
shotgun.
bounds.
Tell me life isn't beautiful
39
right
that
now,
time.
man. Tell me life isn't beautiful.
My game. What we got?
They'll run here with Akers. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Again, it'll be Akers. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone.
Don't play smart, man. Let's be up by 1-3 scores, man. You never know what could happen in a half. You know what I mean? Still a lot of game
Gostkowski will
left.
come on to try a
Still
field
a lot
goal
of game left.
from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. Flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw on third down, Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days,
He
probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't the one to pull him out.
I hope everybody having a good day, man. I hope today's Sunday is beautiful, man.
He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Earl Thomas in on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Murray. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get
I got something for that, though.
To no one here.
I got something for that, though.
And now it's 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Forced out to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
We'll play smart playoff football. Smart playoff football.
Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And the coverage terrific there as that's
how is he covering everything?
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he can't get rid of it.
Yeah, you see everybody covered? Yeah.
We said it before
yeah,
the game,
we like
and
this
I think
defense.
it's still apparent.
Yeah, let's go talk about. Yeah.
They're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that
That's
defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Oh, no.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And my goodness, another interception.
You're having
Picked
a hell
off
of
at
a
the
year,
35. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the turnover, here's Murray. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll run this with Akers. Fights him off. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Haven't been able to do play actions at all, man. Like just little simple things that give me 5 yards.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more runners and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
You guys couldn't have told me that the clock was running.
Get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Y'all couldn't tell me that, huh?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
Oh, nice trip.
He coughs it up.
Nice trip. That's his first fumble all year.
Turnover there as
nice. That doesn't happen often.
Back.
Good stuff right there. That was good stuff. Good check down. Oh, you got a good strip. Good strip.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
But now since he fumbled the last play, I got to give him the ball now. It's kind of like it's a respect thing. He came to me on the sideline. He told me what he wanted, man.
Now Akers to start the 3rd quarter on the ground.
Need y'all to block.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Murray steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Bus formation, bus formation. Come on, boys, come on.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4.
Good defense.
So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Do what we do best in this hole. Close. Haven't we showed you? Haven't we showed
The
you
Eagles
already?
offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Flushed out right. Incomplete.
See how everybody's guarded down there? Yeah. Yeah, we like that. Yeah.
Opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Flush to his right. And now here is another interception. Trey Flowers picks it.
Hey!
He got outside the pocket there,
Hey,
trying to
everybody has
improvise,
something for
and
crossing.
he was calling for the ball downfield, but
Run
still
the ball
the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 36 yards on the play.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield, instead checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, Carson, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Switch. 49, check 49, check 49.
They run for it with Carson. And he's going to
Hey,
take
we
it
dancing
in.
over here, man.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Dancing over here, man.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
Something for
And the
y'all, man.
49ers
Got something for
are
y'all in
just
these
pulling
playoffs,
it
dude.
on.
I hope people
Look, we all
ready.
know that
Straight up.
sometimes we see upsets in the
ready.
wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
At the 50-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Matt Ioannidis. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Simmons is too small, baby. Hey, Simmons, you're too small. You're too small, Simmons.
It's a gain of 35. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk into the
Thank
end
you
zone.
kindly.
It's a 49er touchdown.
Thank you kindly.
Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
This playoffs?
This offense is
Playoffs?
running away with this
This still
one.
look like NFC
And he's
East
been
to
a
me.
busy man, 5 for 5 now.
11
as
and
he knocks
5?
another one through to
This
extend the
this
lead.
look like NFC East still. I don't.
Eagles, nothing.
Lemon? No.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one
Lemon
away.
would have scored. You feel me? He would have scored. He'd probably have
Fielded
7
near
on
the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
I keep running the defense that won't let him score. Do I switch it up? What do I do? Let me know in the comments.
The Eagles
bro.
offense set to begin their next drive.
Let me know in
And
the
last time
comments.
went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's
Damn,
what
I
we
was
saw in
already
the last
covered. Were we
possession.
running man
They
on
were
that?
very
No, we
aggressive.
weren't.
This time will
Shit,
result in points. We'll find
crazy,
out.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can...
Damn,
He's
I didn't
got a
think
man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Escaping the pressure right. Back of the end zone. Could he get his
multiple
feet
people
down? No, it's incomplete. Thomas, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's
Snowden,
incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, and that'll make it 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Danny.
Rodgers again now. Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bud
with
Dupree.
the move, too,
He's at
Dupree.
the 50.
Dupree with the
He's at the
move,
30.
man.
I'm going to show
Past
you,
the
man.
20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
He's going to want to play me for money.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case,
I'm not going to.
but by being able to adjust
usually what I do is I
anything
make
they
you
tried
wait.
to throw at them,
Like after,
and
not
beating
after
them
my
to the
first time I
punch
beat
each
him,
and every
second,
time.
third. I'll probably beat him
This was
3
a
times.
defense that
just
was well
demolish.
prepared.
And after that 3rd time, I'll play him in the res, and then I'll demolish him then too. And then
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
With the franchise after that.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
I don't think he's a quitter, though.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Popping, man. Let's see what's popping out here, man.
Throwing again. Rodgers. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Flushed out right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted.
Hey, block somebody, 8.
And a short return to the 6-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
brings up 2nd and 3.
You can't block me. Double tight, guys, double tight. We got 3, we got 3.
Throwing now is Murray. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Just trying to play some ball, man.
Double tight. Hey. We got 3, we got 3. 3 down, 3 down. Shift. Watch out.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Do it! Woo! Hey, I'm coming after you. Watch the edge. Hey. 43.
Going right back to Akers.
Oh, you see the hole
for
there?
about 4 up to the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
You really can't call timeout. I hope they do this now. This makes no sense. Man, I can't even shoot clock, man. Just ran out of bounds. I don't understand. Why it's glitching out. I wonder what happened.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. So that'll back him up 5. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for San Francisco.
That's kind of weak, man. I didn't realize you got a boot like that.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
The 27-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. They're going right
Letting all y'all do him like that, man.
They do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Oh, I wanted that. I thought he was
Through the
gonna
end
throw
zone,
it
but
outside.
knocked away and incomplete. The free safety, Malik Hooker, there in coverage.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
My bad.
Are you you're going slow
I
clap
apologize,
on me.
subscribers, man.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched him before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it.
This is caught inside the 15.
Great
And
catch.
all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40
Why
yards.
is it doing this? Listen. Madden needs to fix their servers or something, man. This is kind of ridiculous.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Murray's going to keep it on the option.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan.
Flush to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
TGG's good game. He goes, hey, you guys came to the playoffs, man. This is what playoffs is about, man. The best of the best play each other. I appreciate your time here, man. See you next season.
Well, they just got past the wild card round.
Hey, don't let this hurt too much, man. When you watch this back and you see here. When you watch this back and you see me, don't let this discourage you. Come back for the draft. You know what I mean? Come back and have high expectations because we're just really good. And if you want to be on our level, you got to do the little things, It's the little things that create you greatness. So just come back, work harder. You threw for 387. You did well, man. Just 8 takeaways. But don't look at that part, all right? All right, good luck out there, man. Good night, everybody.